Hello, welcome back to our channel. My name is Cece and I am the host of The Melon System. And today we're going to talk about communication tips and strategies. So let's get into it. If you're a system, someone who has DID, OSDD, dissociative identity disorder, or OSDD, and have very bad dissociative amnesia, you've come to the right place. Why, you may ask? Because I myself have really bad dissociative amnesia. Tip 1, notes and reminders. I cannot stress this enough. Notes and reminders. This is such a big thing. My cat's here. Y'all want to see my cat? He is meowing at my door and now he wants to leave. He is such a silly Billy. We're trying to make a YouTube video right now, silly. So as I was saying, notes and reminders, this is such a big one, and to be honest, a complete lifesaver. Setting alarms or reminders is a great way to help other alters figure out things that they want to do. It's a great way to help other alters remember to do daily life or important tasks. For example, setting an alarm to do homework. This can look like anything. Sticky notes, phone alarms, whiteboards, anything. Just make sure you put the reminders where you can see and hear it. For example, your desk because you're working there, like your computer's there, or your kitchen sink because you're washing dishes and you're like,
oh shoot, I'm supposed to be washing dishes, but right now I want to eat some ice cream.
You know who you are. Just kidding. Tip 2, journals and planners. Okay, this is my favorite part. I love journals and planners, okay? I got a bunch, a lot of them. If you're someone who has a busy schedule, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Having a collective reminders journal or planner is very helpful. This can look like anything: a big planner, a yearly planner, a tiny journal, big journal, cutesy journal, a folder, a paper, whatever. Just have something that you can use collectively. Let me give you an example. For us, we have so many journals. This isn't even half of it, okay? My cat's looking at me like I'm crazy, but you get the point. Journals and planners are something that's really, really helpful. Doing this helps, but you just need to make sure that you can have the commitment to be able to check this every day. I think it should be good for having someone who's an academic handler, a caregiver, or a host who's mostly out to be able to write the things down and be able to get it done. If that's too difficult, don't worry. I have a method that helps with communicating with alters, because for us that was so hard for years. Now, if you have trouble, like I said, communicating with alters, we have one of the best methods we ourselves use. It is called the buddy method. Let me explain. The buddy method, at least to us, that's what we call it, is where you ask an alter to tell another alter something, like the telephone game. So, for example, for this, you're mostly going to need a gatekeeper or someone in the system who's able to go to different parts of the inner world that other people can't. It's just able to get things done, probably does things internally, is able to check on different alters, memories, just things like that. Someone who can easily get to other alters. Once you do that, for example, just ask him this. Bob!
What?
Can you...
What?
Bob!
What?
Can you tell Sweet Home Alabama something for me?
Yeah, what? What is it?
Can you tell her, to do the dishes?
Yeah.
See? Told you. Easy as pie. Just kidding. It's most definitely not easy as pie. I understand it can be hard to kind of catch those alters because they're really, really busy usually, or just able to do things. But once you figure out how to master this technique, it's a lifesaver. Literally will save you hours, days. It'll save you. This is one of my favorite methods. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I literally just saw that in the background of the video, there's literally a box of tampons just left out. I apologize. Another good communication method is one that's really silly but can help a lot. I just burped. Anyway, so having a collective journal. Now this one, don't worry about the scheduling, just a collective journal. So this can look like anything. Like I said before, I named so many different kind of journals, composition notebook, I don't even have time to get through all that. Anyway, So sorry, last interruption. Also, I apologize for having to pause every time that I like push my hair back. I'm not used to having my hair straightened because, you know, our hair is like crazy curly. So I just apologize that I keep going. It could just be a plain old journal, but one that's for the entire system. So for example, we have a journal that's like that. And if these different alters aren't able to talk to each other, we are able to write it down and put a name next to it. Be like, hey, Amari, can you please do this, this, and that, this, that, and third? And I'll check, and maybe he has answered and wrote back to me and is like, I already did that. And I'm like, oh, okay. But the one thing that's kind of hard about this is not really knowing when to check it. So I think it's good to at least check it every day when you know that you are writing to someone, and make sure you put the date and the time. Time doesn't exist for systems at this point. Like, let's just be honest. So it's good to just write down the time and the date and be able to check the date and the time. That has to be one of my favorite methods. I also, the notebook method with the collective notebook, it can be hard because sometimes certain alters don't want to share it, and I understand. I recommend journals for almost every alter. If you are a really big system, have a really big head count, I understand. We have a really big head count, but we have a lot of people who just want to have a place to just write in their journal and not be bugged. Does that make sense? Because they just want their own journal. Also, I really hope this video helped. I know it wasn't the longest video, but I really do recommend these. If you guys have any other video ideas that you want to do, just link it in the comments below. Please, if you want, please follow our Tumblr, our TikToks, and we will see you in the next video. So thank you for being here. Stay stinky or clean. I'm not gonna judge you anyway, but I really hope this helped, and I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here and watching, and I'm so proud of you for making it through the day.